Okay, so in this video, I'll be talking about the Unit 8 review and extension exercises. So please pause the video and try to do at least the first 7 exercises here. So, um, waking up is easier in something like el despertarse. Yeah, you wouldn't really say having woken up because that means tras haberse despertado. To wake up in some ways easier. Yeah, that kind of sounds like old fashioned nowadays. Okay, next one. Being sent to boarding school is the best thing that ever happened to me. Yeah, el que me hayan mandado a boarding school, a un internado, is the best thing that ever happened to me. Yeah. Sending to boarding school, pues no, nadie mandó. Ajá. Que a quien mandaste. Having sent tras haber enviado doesn't really make sense. So being sent, el ser enviado. Or el ser mandado at boarding school. Okay. I've always been a big fan of, well, if we have a look at of as a preposition, so we know that prepositions are followed with ing, of getting up early. Okay. Her refusal to listen to my dear, her refusal listening, her refusal even to listen. So refusal, like se negó a hacerlo, no lo voy a hacer, no, 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 no. Her refusal, for example, his refusal to participate, her refusal to explain her point of view, her refusal to cooperate. No lo voy a hacer, me niego. There's no shame in, well, we know that in is a preposition, so ing. Yeah, in having lost to a team. En no hay nada de vergüenza. O sea, no te debe dar pena. Yeah. En haber perdido ante un equipo tan bueno como el de ellos. Okay, so there's no shame in having lost, en el haber perdido contra ellos. It was lucky sorry, I was lucky enough to meet or to have met, yeah, before, antes de que se hiciera famoso, yeah. Yo tuve suficiente suerte, como para haber conocido a Charles antes de que, yeah, so enough, and then we follow it with no, to. So, for example, he is lucky enough to have the best car in the world. She is lucky enough to speak 5 languages, right? Okay. Is there any hope of saving? Yeah, the lost savers. No? Hope of ing. No? So is there any hope of fixing this computer, or is it completely gone? Is there any hope of finding my keys, or are they completely lost? Okay. All right, so let's have a look at this exercise right here. So I'd like you now to pause the video and try to answer this exercise. Okay, so let's have a look at it together. We've only got one word. We can only use one word. I wouldn't be in such good shape if I didn't look after myself. Yeah. Si no me cuidara tanto. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I've got my keyboard in Spanish. 2 seconds. If I didn't, look after myself. Si no me cuidara. No? Second conditional. If Steve had said it one more time, I would have walked out. Yeah. Si Steve lo hubiera dicho una vez más, habría walked out, me habría ido. Habría salido él, yeah, si lo hubiera dicho. Okay. If I known, oh no, it's had I known. Yeah. So this is a type of conditional. Had I known, the photo meant I mentioned you, I would have kept it. De haber sabido. No. So you can say, for example, if I had known, yeah, and you can take that and change it to had I known, yeah, and make it into the inversion. So what you need to do in that case is the first step to do that process is to take away if, yeah, and when you've taken away if, you switch I and had, yeah, you switch the position. Yeah, that's why it's called an inversion. Okay. All right, let's move on then. So I'm going to accept Dave if he asks me to marry him. Yeah. If he asks me, that's first conditional. Si me pide, le voy a decir que sí. Yeah. Okay. So you know, if you practice, you will improve. Si practicas, mejorarás. No? Okay. The trip needs to be well planned. it will be a nightmare. Unless, it will be, otherwise, más bien. Otherwise, porque de otra forma, será una pesadilla, ¿no? So, otherwise, like, de otra manera, de otro modo, de otra, something like that. Study hard, otherwise you will fail your exams. Porque si no, porque de otra manera, vas a reprobar, okay? Something we tried to find out that Emily wasn't lying, would you apologize? So, were we to find out, si es que, descubriéramos, if, like, when we use this one, like, if we were to, or were you to, like, means if you did that thing, were you to, and then, like, I don't know, were you to learn that, si aprendieras que, blah, blah, no? In this case, it means, were we to find out that Emily wasn't lying, si es que descubriéramos que no estaba mintiendo, le pedirías una disculpa, or, for example, were you to drink more water, si tomaras más agua, were you to drink more water, your body would be better hydrated or something like that. Okay, good. Right, so let's move on then. So take a moment and try and finish this exercise, and then we'll go through it together. So it says here, it wasn't until about 3 that I dropped off to sleep. Dropped off to sleep, como que te vas quedando dormido, and then, boom, then finally you fall asleep. So Mark, is quite a light sleeper. Quite a light sleeper. Like, no tiene el sueño muy pesado, se despierta con cualquier cosa. Okay. I couldn't sleep a wink. Let's find something with a wink. There we go. A wink with all that building work going on. Like, I couldn't sleep a wink, no dormí para nada. Yeah. We thought the babe was fast asleep, así completamente dormido, but she was wide awake. ¿Dónde está awake? Aquí. Awake. Wide awake, completely, totally, 100% awake. Yeah. And getting restless. Se estaba poniendo inquieto el bebé. ¿No? Don't worry. I sleep like a log. ¿Dónde está a log? I sleep like a log. A log es el tronco del árbol. ¿No? So I sleep like a log. Duermo como un tronco. No me muevo, nadie me puede despertar con nada. Okay? It can help to have a little nap, una pequeña siesta in the afternoon, ¿no? Para no sentirte tan cansado. Okay. Gradually, my eyes closed and I started to drift off. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Dropped off. I started to drift off to sleep. That's fine. Dropped from insomnia. I dropped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we'll come back to that one. About 10% of adults suffer from insomnia. Sufren de. So drift off to sleep. So which one didn't we use? Drift off to sleep. Okay, ya entendí. Off to sleep viene igual dos veces. Okay, so start to drift off to sleep es aquí. And that I dropped off to sleep is aquí y acá. Okay, good. Sorry about the confusion, guys. So let's move on. I'd like you to pause the video and try to answer these ones. Which one is the odd one out? Yeah, el que no va. So smooth, saggy, clear, and firm. So positive, 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 negative. Yeah, saggy, like your skin's falling down. Smooth skin is good skin. Clear skin, firm skin. Yeah, scars, spots, a rash, and blotches. That kind of depends on your point of view, but I would say scars are permanent, spots are not permanent, a rash is not permanent, and blotches, like little marks, they're not permanent either. So yeah, kind of quite difficult, that one, but okay. Tighten, moisturize, and strengthen. I guess you wouldn't really say it strengthens your skin, like, la piel se vuelve más fuerte. Tighten, como que apretar. Moisturize, so like, enhumedecer, I guess is the word in Spanish. Okay. Tooth loss, hair loss, and weight loss. So pierde los dientes, pierde el cabello con la edad. Weight loss, pierde el peso. So, I mean, I guess this is a bad thing. This is also a bad thing. but it's probably a good thing. That's probably the odd one out, but you know, I guess there are different ways of looking at these exercises. So whitening, emblanquecer, yellowing, que se vuelven amarillos, and toning, tonificar. So I guess you could say, pues, tonificar no tiene nada que ver con el color y los otros sí. So yeah, just depending on how you look at it, so I suppose. You could also say that, pues, yellowing de los dientes es malo, whitening es bueno, y toning es bueno también. So I guess that I don't really like these exercises because you can look at them in different ways, and depending on how you look at them, that can determine the answer. So I think they're a bit of a waste of time, but anyway. So wrinkles, arrugas, poor circulation, and hair loss. Arrugas, circulación sanguínea mala y la pérdida del cabello. I don't really know. I guess they're all bad. Wrinkles. Bueno, vamos a decir que poor circulation, porque poor circulation no se ve a simple vista, ¿no? Mientras que los wrinkles, las arrugas y el hair loss sí se ve sin estudios médicos ni nada por el estilo. Yeah? Like I say, guys, I think these exercises are really stupid because, you know, they it just depends on how you look at it, really. But anyway, so word power and match sentences with pictures A to F, and then we need to listen and check. So they're the pictures, and here are the sentences. So try the exercises now, and then we can try it, look at the answers together.
Track 4.8. 1B.
There are still just a few bits and pieces to take away.
Just a few bits and pieces to take away. Unas cuantas cosas, a few bits and pieces.
2F.
So 1B, 2F, okay.
People came from far and wide to hear him talk.
Far and wide, de todas partes. Came from far and wide. O sea, llegaron de varias partes de la República, de whatever, del país.
3A. It's far and away the best Italian restaurant in town.
Es el mejor por mucho. The far and away the best es el mejor y por mucho.
4C. I'm getting sick and tired of the noise.
Sick and tired. Estoy harto, estoy fastidiado.
5D. It's just normal wear and tear.
Wear and tear es el desgaste normal, es el normal wear and tear. O sea, si lo usas, se desgasta. El botón del mouse se va desgastando, ¿no? No es que esté abusando del aparato, es que, o sea, si le doy 1.000.000 de clics en un momento, pues van a dejar de funcionar. O sea, se va a despintar el mouse, ¿no? Wear and tear.
6E.
It's just part and parcel of getting older, I suppose.
Yeah. Es parte de, o sea, es part and parcel, es parte de, o sea, se acepta y ya, o sea, es parte de envejecer, part and parcel. Okay. So, replace each idiom with a non-idiomatic expression in the box. So, pause the video and then we'll work through it together. So, the first one is easily, it's fácilmente el mejor, it's far and away. Small things of different types as bits and pieces, like chácharas. Yeah, cositas. Many places, they're far and wide, llegaron de muchas partes. Annoyed by, estoy harto, estoy fastidiado. Es sick and tired. A normal part of, es parte de, es part and parcel. Damage caused by everyday use, es el wear and tear. Es el daño del uso normal. Okay. Okay, good. So let's have a look then. So try to please pause the video and try to complete this exercise on your own. So in this section, it would be I can hear you loud and clear. Yeah, te escucho fuerte y claro. Yeah. She keeps her room so neat and tidy. Yeah, neat and tidy means like pulcro. Yeah. Like really everything's in its place. It's really clean. It's really tidy. Please keep it short and sweet. Al grano, al detalle. Yeah. Okay. We got caught in a really bad blizzard, but fortunately we got home safe and sound. Sano y salvo. Okay. Right. Okay. Well, as always, guys, I hope this video was helpful.